One. Ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited, highly anticipated, and it ain't going to be the last, but the encore performance of our guy, who's going to be your guy if you don't know this guy, Dick Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you for that, Kev. I appreciate the entrance.
All right. Well, let me tell you something on the full disclosure. I just found out a couple of days ago your name was Richard.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I said, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So, Dick, it's getting around to that time of the year that the boys of the metropolitan area are getting ready for the soccer.
Correct.
And then you're getting around for college to go to.
That's right. Right.
And my sources say, and my memory serves me correctly, that you have had an input of those two plus the professional ranks, because Andy Chapman told me that you were one of the diamonds in the rough of everybody, that you were such an honorable, knowing, passionate soccer father and mentor to all.
Well, the kids grew up. My gosh, I would take my kids everywhere with me to play soccer. I mean, they would watch us. They would watch me play my games, and I would take them to practice and everything. And my gosh, it was a thrill for them to see, Frank Borghi, Harry Keogh, Bill Eppie, Val Pellizzero. I mean, they enjoyed it and they grew up with it. And I'm very fortunate that I was able to play in that era.
Yeah, and I'll speak for myself. I'm not a homer. If Frank Borghi or any of those other guys you mentioned lived in New York or Cincinnati or California, I would still be talking their praises.
Oh, yes.
Because they were some great ball players.
Exactly. And people don't know how great they were. And now Steve and I, we're coaching club soccer for JB Marine, which is a terrific sponsor. And I give the kids all names, and I tell them to go look up your name on the computer. Like a left back, I'll call him Herman Wecky. And these kids don't know, but I say go to the computer, look them up, tell me what you think of them, and I give everyone a name from the past, and it's a lot of fun.
Beautiful. And this comes from a guy who got a scholarship to go to Washington University until the coach says, "Hey, Dick, you got to come to class."
That's right. That's right. I told Joe Carroza, I said, class? I don't go to class. I got 3 kids. I can't afford that.
Yeah, man. And we really open up, peel the onion or open up the potato, is that you're about that kids, young adults, right now, can ching make money on their soccer.
Correct. And the NC2, they just came out now. I mean, kids in high school can even make it. I mean, this is unheard of. It's a new precedent. It's a new era. It's a new era.
Yeah. And the thing is that you don't have to be like in awe if somebody else get it. You do it yourself.
Exactly, exactly. Put the work in. You know, do the fundamentals. Stay in shape. That's the big thing. You have to be in shape to play soccer. I
Don't
mean,
you?
there's no two ways about it. If you don't want to get in shape, then go out for tiddlywinks
Yeah,
or
yeah.
chess or something like that. But if you put your mind to it, you want to play soccer, you got to get in shape.
And guarantee you'll up your game. It'll be
Oh,
noticeable.
oh my gosh, yes. I mean, your skill level just automatically goes up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and these kids don't realize what an opportunity they have.
right.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know what's going to be in the next 15, 20 years, but my God, what a breakthrough this is for these young men and women.
absolutely. And for a man who knows, who wants to know, still a student of the game, sees that opportunity and wants to share that and care for others to know that.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, we talk about this at practice. I mean, what an opportunity you have. You know, learn the fundamentals. Just simple fundamentals, and study the game. Watch the game on TV. Just pick a, don't follow the ball. Follow, if you're a midfielder, for instance, follow that midfielder where he gets in little pockets of space, where he can get the ball, what he does with it, and so forth, and and emulate that in your own game. I mean,
Yes.
rather than A plus B doesn't always mean it's going to be C. I mean, circumstances come up in a game where you have to improvise and be creative.
Nice. And I mean to tell you, it I kind of thought it, but I wasn't really sure until just a couple years ago. The most important guy or gal, the most important player on the field is the person without the ball.
Correct, correct. I mean, you can see that. They don't have to run 15, 20 yards. They only have to go like maybe 2 yards to put themselves in a position to receive and or to pass.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to read the game,
yeah,
and we were so fortunate in our era. We had good coaches and so forth, and it was just a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
yeah. Now, they have the dummies and then the blow up or the stationary, and then they got the cones and this and that.
Yeah,
In a game situation, you can take one of those dummies with you and open up a whole new space.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, I remember what they used to call a dummy run.
Yeah,
And,
right.
oh man, that's almost like you get a or half or a full assist when you do
Yes.
something like that.
Why, sure, because you're opening up space for the man who's really going to be your scorer, or something of that nature.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And when they have the guys that score 50 goals or the gals, I I should say players because it is such a gender neutral game now.
yes, yes.
Is that you get those big goal scorers, 20 plus. You got somebody on that, you should, maybe somebody on that roster who has like 20 assists.
Assist, right. Look, like a Kevin De Bruyne. You know,
Wow.
the way he finds people. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's remarkable. And but people don't realize that kids are making a run that to assist someone else to receive a ball. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, soccer is really a simple game when you really get down to it. If you just follow it and do be creative, think outside the box.
Yes.
If you think outside the box, you're going to be successful.
One of the enlightening parts, along with meeting new coaches and stuff, was to get on a table and playing soccer on that table
Yes.
with the match and the pennies and all
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you had to be. You said, how did the guy do that?
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
creativity,
That's right.
and
That's
just
right.
recently to really, take the shovel out and dig deep.
Yeah.
Is that the game is played with the mind?
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
your feet and head is only tools for the trade,
Yeah.
for the craft, really.
See that's why Slew was so successful. Harry had a vision. Harry Keel had a vision, and he pursued that vision, and he was very successful at it. Look at Pete Sarber, who unfortunately just passed away last week.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, he what 13 national championships, all St. Louis boys. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, it doesn't come any better. That's why that's why they said St. Louis was the capital of soccer for years and years.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you had these people that were so creative, and they were masters at seeing talent and masters at coaching. St. Louis was blessed. I was blessed to be in that era.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful.
And they don't call those guys losers
Oh God, no.
when they only finish in the final four of that year.
Right,
I
right.
mean, they you talk about 10 or 13 national championships, almost like to double that. You say
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But kids. Oh, I just hope my grandkids and great grandkids realize what an opportunity they have to pursue in the game of soccer. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. I'm glad. I'm glad that this breakthrough is coming along at the right time.
yeah. And you have the communication skills of magnificence. I mean, you are you truly like one of the deans of St. Louis soccer,
Oh,
and
well,
I mean
I
that in a real nice way, not to embarrass you.
No, I appreciate that, Kevin. That's a high that's a high compliment. I appreciate that,
Yeah,
and I'm very humble. I don't want no.
right.
I just enjoy the game. I enjoy the kids,
Yes.
and it keeps me young. It keeps me young.
Amen, brother. That's what I was going to say is that, if you were cocky, I wouldn't be saying it to you. I mean,
Well,
that's
thank
the
you.
only trophy nobody's ever picked up is the trophy of humility. They're too humble to.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're a prophet. You're a prophet.
Oh, there you go, baby. There you go. And I don't know, handle it. It'll get you a plate of spaghetti at Pino's Southern Italian soul food. But Dick Westbrook is just in the Hall of Fame, Whale Certified Hall of Affinity.
Well, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got it. You finally made it, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm
Yeah,
finally there. I'm
yeah,
finally there.
yeah.
It only took 88 years.
Boom, boom. Jeez, you don't look a day over 65.
Well, thank you. I And I mean, I try to stay in shape. I work out every day, but I tell you what really keeps me going are the kids. I mean, it's wonderful. The kids are more creative, and you have more fun with them, and it keeps you young, Kev. It
Yeah, it
keeps you
does.
young.
Yes, it does. And
Yeah.
just the thought about it, the creative dreams that one has about the beautiful game. You know,
Yes.
they talk a lot about the United States of America. The youth is, sitting at home and stationary, and they're having troubles with their health and everything.
Yes.
And and talking about that soccer, it's no stand around time.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah. And that way of doing that, it carries over off the field. That you say, I'm going to take out the trash and I'm going to put the liner back in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
But just having that way and about being able to communicate is that when you were a soccer player, you got to communicate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that really helps you to understand the language.
Yes.
And then you become bilingual or trilingual because you understand body language.
Yes. Yes. That's a language obviously unspoken, but
Yeah.
you can. That's why Kudus in the 50s were so great. Oh, the runs Bob Rooney used to make, and Bill Luby, and Ruben Mendoza. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it was phenomenal. It was. I mean, they fed off of one another,
Right.
and the results were there.
Yes.
Look at that, 6, 7 national championships. You know, gosh
Yes.
almighty.
Yes.
And look at the Hill. Look at Simpkins. I mean, when you really look at the 1950 World Cup team that beat England. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, 5 St. Louisans." Well, they actually had 6. Bobby Annis was a sub on that team.
Yeah. How about that?
I mean, you had Frank Borghi in the nets. You had Charlie, Colombo. You had Pee Wee Wallace. You had,
Yeah.
Gino Periani. Oh my God!
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
Yes. And even now, it's kind of bleed down. You have Tim Ream, the
Yes.
captain of the United States national team, and most people are, who's the bum? Who's the bum?
Yeah. Yeah.
And and then off to the side, you got that sergeant.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you say, oh my God. And then on the women's side, there's always a St. Louis in the
Cor-
mix.
correct.
A St.
Correct.
Louis in, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and there's going to be more, Kev. There's
Yeah,
going to be more.
yes. I just recently started the podcast to get to understand the youth, and when you're a player of significance, you have a following. They got 2.9, 2.8, 2.7 thousand followers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That every time they put something down, they're on it.
Yes.
And then that's all kind of on the lower end. They even go more. So people are aware, and when you're aware, you can use it for good. For
Oh, yes.
when you care and share, there's some significance, and that's. I just talked to Carl Rose, and he made a livelihood out of coaching,
Yes. Uh huh.
as well as a whole bunch of folks.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah,
And
and
and if I was a kid and I really wanted to further myself in my ability and so forth, I'd go right. I'd pick up the phone and call Terry Mickler right now and pick his brain because the man is so focused. The man knows everything, and I wish kids would do that. Coaches love to tell the kids about soccer,
Yes.
to show them, you know. And Terry's a master.
Ye-
Terry's a master.
Yes, he is. And you know, the masters of a particular discipline, they don't come all the time, all around, you know. I mean, they're there, but sometimes if you have to dig deep, and once you say, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is the time. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful I was able to meet this moment in this time. Like, I don't know, full disclosure, Dick, but when you were watching those guys down at Fairgrounds or Bush Stadium or anything, did you say, wow,
Oh
this is
gosh,
one
yeah.
for the history?
Yes. Well, Kev, I tell you, my when I first came up with Brahini's, we played Simpkins and there in the clubhouse. There's Charlie Colombo, Frank Borghi, Periani, Pee Wee Wallace. Oh my gosh, John Trina. Oh, and I mean it was a dream come true. It was a dream come true. It was wonderful, and I'll never forget those days. Oh my God. Uh, you know, I'm so thankful that I was able to play with and against the best.
So I'm taking out the shovel, Dick, on you. Is that you were there when George Mihalovich had his school over there,
Oh, for sure, for
and,
sure.
and he rented out that space at Concordia,
That's right.
and that was really something. And
Oh God, yeah.
yeah, and it didn't go unnoticed.
No, George was very innovative. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
He his school was phenomenal. Well, that's where Steve and Scott and Craig and they went to that school.
yeah,
And
and
George was a master. Oh
yeah,
gosh.
and so this guy, this gal, you start talking about, and what they're saying is saying, hey, that's marketing that
Yes.
you got. This is your only pathway, kid. You know,
Yes.
that's called marketing. That's the guy out in front of the tent saying,
That's
go
yes.
see the two-headed lady.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh.
and that there's still really good stuff that you can have if you choose to play high school. That's not the end of your career.
Oh my God, no, it's the beginning.
Well, there you go.
It's the
And
beginning.
and how about this? I'm taking it another step forward. Hey, don't get disappointed if you don't get a D1 because of this or that, because your position was not needed at that time, whatever. But
Correct.
and you have when you're a senior in high school, your body's going to change when
Oh
you're a
yeah.
freshman or a sophomore in college.
Oh, for sure.
And
For
so
sure.
going to that junior college route is not taking a back seat.
Oh God, no.
And so you get your grades to be able that you want to play soccer as much as possible, but you have to have time management. So learning that, and then you work out, you have a sense of purpose, and you get on that NLH money, name,
Yes.
image, and likeness.
Yes.
Now, possibly take yourself back to 1975. Could the Whales made a couple dollars?
Well,
I
could Wales? Yes, you could.
yeah, I could have made a couple dollars back
You're
in
not kidding.
1975. They said, "Hey, that guy's got a name, image, and likeness we like."
Oh, for sure. You were a heck of a keeper.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. Yes, I have your children all in my will and everything. Everything's going to be all right. And yeah, the grandchildren and the great children. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So how
but
about all that? Could you possibly, be, 10 more minutes? You got 10 more minutes with me?
sure,
All
sure.
right. Of really painting a picture, word picture, about a kid who's, in eighth grade, that how they can make, they want to be a soccer player with some of significance, that they can if they do X, Y, and Z and so forth. How would you guide someone?
From the eighth grade on.
Yeah.
First of all, I would encourage him to go to a highly rated high school where the coaching is superb, and we have excellent coaches in high school right now. Excellent, excellent, and and follow a program. Follow a program. Get someone like in the like a Mike Sarber who is in the Gallagher organization. Pick his brain. What will it take for me to achieve the success that you had as a player? And pick his brain. People, soccer players are great. I've never known a soccer player not to share the knowledge that they knew, and kept it all to themselves. And if you follow a program and follow these things and really have the passion for it, the world is your oyster. Oh my gosh. I mean, 4 years of high school and then college and then whatever is beyond that. I mean, my gosh, what can you look forward to? I mean, it's wonderful.
Yeah. And there's so many different types of professional leagues
Oh, yeah.
to step up. I know that Tom Heidemann, he's the national U15 coach.
Yes.
He went from one block to another, rising up. He played in all the leagues. And he didn't play just to hang around. They wanted him.
Yes. Yes.
And he's there right now.
Yeah.
So that's something. And plus you have other guys that and gals who play in the professional, because they didn't sometimes they didn't come to me. They didn't come to them and say, "Hey, we need you. We want to play you." They went to them
Correct.
and said, "Hey, I don't think you want to deny me. I am ready."
Yes.
And when you got somebody like that, either you're going to pick them or you're going to tell someone else about the guy or guy.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
And you have to, yeah, as a player, you can't take a back seat. You have to be a little assertive.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, if you're just gonna kind of wither in the background, well, then you won't have that success on the pitch or in life.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you have a quality, let it be known.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
And no matter what public school you go to,
Right.
you play in a league where you're there and they have stats and they see what you're doing on that field.
Oh, for sure.
And you're there, baby. I mean, everybody's rooting for the underdog.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so there's your, like you say, the oyster. Is that I remember two things. One was that I didn't want to play on the best team. I was wanting to beat the best.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was saying, I'm not, good enough to be guarded, but I want to be saying, hey, this is the tryout. Just give me a tryout.
Right, right.
Yeah, but that's your thought in the bed. But when you get out of bed, you got to go to it, baby,
Yeah, exactly. You have to work at your skill. You have to. It's like going to work. You have to do it daily. I get a kick out of some kids. If you work out 2 or 3 times a week, they think they're in shape. Well, to get in shape, it's a 7 day it's a 7 day thing throughout the year.
Right
I
on,
mean,
man.
you have to watch your diet. You have to, everything. I mean, it's not just able to strike a ball with authority. I mean, can you run? Can you be mentally ready? Can you do this? Can you do that? That's why kids nowadays they have all this equipment available to them. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. It's there for a purpose, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Those showbiz auditions, they give you less than a minute. The people
Yes.
because there's so many. Okay, what do you got? And
Yes.
what do you, you didn't bring anything.
Right.
Oh, man. But you have to be keen, like a question. If somebody would ask you a question, if you're stumbling, you got some timers or you're not so knowledgeable,
Yes.
to
Yes.
and that's what they want. They want that that crispness of thought and action to make that decision. And I gotta think throughout your year that there was times that you were being asked maybe 2 or 3 questions and you had to ace them.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. And well, you talk about the Christmas or crisp.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah,
got yeah.
yeah. But I tell you who was great at analyzing the game and in the game. Harry Keogh would always be like 2 plays ahead of someone.
There you
In other
go.
words, he knew that if he would give the ball to Luby would give I mean, it was phenomenal.
Yes.
Harry was light years ahead of everyone insofar as the game of soccer, because he knew the game, he studied the game, he analyzed the game, and he was a terrific player. But he was always 2 steps ahead of everyone in this thought
Yeah.
process.
They're still trying to find a person who says after 12, 20 years, whoever saw him give up a ball.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I
Oh, yeah.
mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And we just was talking around. There's no need for that. That's not, oh, way to go, good try. You don't need to give up the ball.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I got goosebumps when a buddy of mine told me that he got the ball and everything was going goofy and he just topped the ball and stopped.
Uh, oh well.
Yeah, people they were going to call 911. We got a crazy man on the field,
Yeah.
But he stopped the play for everybody's, hey, come on, easy, you know?
Oh,
And it changed the complexion of the game.
yeah. Sure. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh. And I tell you another player that was heads above everyone. Al Trost. Al
Oh,
Trost. Oh my gosh. Well, he was so easy on the eyes when he played. Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I
he
saw him.
was. Yeah.
I saw him like I was 12 or 13 years old. My brother was a friend of his brother, and the whole idea was I've never forgotten it.
Oh,
You know,
well, Al, what did see how he ran? He didn't
yeah,
run. He loped.
yeah,
His
baby,
stride was about 10 feet ahead of everyone. Oh my
yes, yeah.
God.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
saw him play amateur ball, college ball, professional ball,
yeah.
indoor and outdoor,
Yeah.
and just each one of them, there was a moment that is a lifetime moment of wow.
Yeah.
Like you can't find nobody else that did that.
Right. Right.
You know,
Oh,
is
Al was so smooth. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah, man.
Oh, but it's fun, isn't it?
Yes,
I mean, soccer is, oh my gosh. You know, I'm a firm believer that you could walk up to a stranger in St. Louis and you can make, sooner or later, you're going to come to an identification. And a lot of time it's through soccer. You know,
yeah.
well, what parish were you from? Who did you play for? Blah blah blah. And sooner or later, that line will be traced back to some team in soccer. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. And under full disclosure, so I don't forget, we talked about fitness. Daryl Duran,
Oh gosh, yeah,
with Duran Fitness.
yep,
I mean, this cat, he knows, he knows.
yep.
And just to be able, and I seen a player that went there for several months and
Uh
then
huh.
came back, he was a new person.
Yes, yes.
And prior to that, one would say, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's, you know, but he came back after that layoff. And I said, "Where did you go?"
Uh huh.
And he was proud to say, "Duran Fitness, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen." Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what
And
a player he was.
oh gosh, yeah, yeah. Daryl was terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another CBC man.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah,
Well. His dad Don went to CBC. His brothers Don and Daryl went to CBC.
yeah.
And or Don and Danny. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean the whole family. You know,
Yeah,
but
right. Yeah.
but Daryl. Oh yeah, I mean that's another thing that we haven't discussed. Diet is a big ingredient in your fitness. The
Well,
the
give me a
the
couple helpings. What are you talking about, Dick?
yeah. But I mean, it all fits in a glove. I mean, diet, exercise, mentality, uh, realizing the opportunity you have. If you're willing, and you're playing the greatest game in the world, if you're willing to play that game and work at it, you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful career. It
Yes.
it it goes hand in glove.
You know, a buddy of mine, I'm going to chop his last name, but Ian Feuer, Feur.
Uh huh.
He's now a present day coach, goalkeeping coach for the LA Galaxy. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
last time I paid attention to him. And now he was the werewolf in the new werewolf movie. When the guy, he wasn't the actor, but when he turned into the werewolf that needed to do what
Well,
he needed to do, he was that.
uh-huh.
But, but that cat was a cat that said, I'm going to England.
Oh, okay.
And they
Yeah.
said, what are you? you take the boat and you get shanghaied, you know. Well, the whole deal is that he had a sense of purpose,
Yes.
and he tried out because they offered, and what he did was this goalkeeping coach of the time there, and he
Uh-huh.
played on several teams for
Uh-huh.
10 years. Now, being a player for 10 years is a pretty wow, right?
You're not kidding.
Yeah. And the guy was saying, "Son, I coach. Should I use my English accent or not?" But he said, "Son, I mean, I was working you out and I was wanting you to stop and get tired, but you never did."
Oh,
And yeah, and he wrote of saying there's never a quit in his game.
good.
Yeah, is that no, you may not want me, but over there they want me. I got this dream, I got this passion, and I'm going for it. And
Oh,
and he wasn't the type of player you say, "Oh my God, you're killing me watching you play."
yeah.
He knew his business, but he just kept on, kept on. And that's an incredible story that you many poets have said. It's not what you do; it's how you make people feel.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and everybody to a person says that about you, Dick.
Oh,
That
well,
you
thank
you
you.
made people feel really good and special.
Well,
It's
thank you, Kev.
yeah,
That's
yeah, and so we you have anybody that you know of that you would like to shout out to, a coach and or a player that or a couple players you think about, man, they're gonna go somewhere.
well. There's a couple of young men that I feel that very close to a breakthrough, and these kids are and I'm not going to say their names
Okay.
because I don't want to embarrass them
Yeah.
or them to get the big head, but there are a couple kids if they pursue this game, and I'm quite sure they will. I think they're in it. Talk to me in about 2 years from now, and I'll mention their names.
All
But
right. All
but
right.
because I think St. Louis is going to be very very happy with their success. Uh,
Nice.
so yeah, and that's the fun of it, Kev. That's the fun of it. These kids, the more you give them, the more they want. They
Yeah.
want to feed on this. They want to know what were the moves of so and so. What were the moves of the how come he was so successful in the midfield? How and yeah, yeah. I have a couple of names and. I'll share with you privately because
Right.
I know I want you to keep an eye on them.
Right. And we'll have a podcast with them in a couple of years.
Oh, I'm quite sure you will. I'm
Yeah.
quite sure you will.
So here
So,
you go. It comes up to not everybody gets into the Whale Certified Hall of Affinity, but you did it.
well,
But
I'm blessed.
yeah,
I'm blessed.
all right. And that's T for true,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But here we go with our Whale Certified thing and say, Dick, whatever you want to say to who you ever want to say it to for as long as you want to say it for. This is your opportunity.
Well, I just whoever listens to this, and I hope millions of people are. My youngest son is in the last stages of probably his life. He has pancreatic cancer. I I hope that whoever listens to this will just take a minute out to say a little prayer on their own. So I would appreciate that.
Amen.
So
That's a gosh. Well, peace to you and yours, and that's your son would be very, very proud of you, Dick. Is that
well,
yeah?
thank you.
Yeah, he's proud to be your son. That's for sure.
Well, I appreciate all you do, Kev.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
So let me get I'll go to the Pink Sisters, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Right on. All
So,
right, Dick.
okay.
Peace to you and yours, and thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
And have a great day.
I promise. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.